Hello YouTube, it's your favorite modeler, or is it? Back with another video, well, live stream for you. Tonight we will be working on the second locomotive of my fictional railroad. I will reveal to you the name of said fictional railroad in just 1 minute, after I get everything working. I will reveal to you the name of said fictional railroad in just 1 minute. Give me a second. Alright, we're good. So as you can see, we have this sitting in front of us, and a fuel tank for it. The fuel tank is not important, I already took that part off. The important part is that this is the second unit to my fictional railroad, the Reading and Lackawanna. I mean, the Reading and Lehigh. Reading and Lehigh, I'm sorry. But this is the first unit, number 300. Already decaled, weathered. It's an XB&O patch unit that I've decided will be the beginning. And tonight we will be working on this. A Bachmann DCC ready Western Maryland Jeep 40. Why this? Because it was cheap and didn't cost me much of anything. Actually, technically it was free. I traded some Origenies I had gotten for free from a gentleman for helping him tear down the layout for this, so technically still free. So I'm not going to complain. But we're going to decal it as evident by this, and we're going to weather it with some powders because I haven't gotten the airbrush working yet. Tonight's date is the 20th of January 2023. So let's begin. We've got our hot water for decaling here. And I just want to figure out if this thing will take an 8-pin decoder, which I have sitting next to me. So before we do anything crazy, we're going to find out if this thing can take an 8-pin decoder. If you already know this thing can take an 8-pin decoder, that's wonderful. I don't. So we're going to find out together. Because I too am lazy and don't feel bothered to look up anything on the internet. Because we didn't used to have the internet. So why would I rely on it? If you're curious about something, you just have to find out. So we've got our 2 screws removed from the bottom. There's 1 on each corner. But you just gotta shimmy the shell right off and past the couplers, and everything seems to just go on pretty easily. I'm not seeing anywhere for a 8-pin decoder to go, so I don't think that we're going to have anywhere for this decoder, unless it's underneath this board, in which case if it is, it's too damn bad. So, no decoder from the looks of it. Unless, no, it's just diodes and fun stuff like that. No, no decoder. Oh well. We've still got our directional lighting, I believe, which is a big help. So we're going to go ahead and put our shell back on after we take out the windows. Now, why would I want to take out the windows? Because I don't want to have them in here for them to possibly get broken. So just a careful bit of prying with a flathead screwdriver. And the key word here is careful. because these things will break. And you just want to get some tweezers in there. You just want to shimmy it out. It's one headlight piece. Now to get the others. I'm going to leave the already pre-painted number boards on here and all that fun stuff. So we're just going to pop out side ones carefully. Alright, there's one side window. On to the last one. Let's get the tweezers in there and just pop it out. Really making sure that you're careful, because you don't want to break these. Unless you're planning on just replacing, in which case you can do whatever you will please. Alrighty, there we go. Got all three of them out. Scratched up the inside to hell, but it's the inside. Who don't care? Let's get these windows out of the distance of the sprays that we will inevitably use, and we will assess anything that we may want to change. I'm going to take off a bit of the extra flashing that the factory left. So this flashing is currently being event. Oh no, never mind. You just have to talk dirty for some things to work, apparently. Anyways, back on subject. Flashing taken care of. Should probably put the knife away, because you don't want to leave sharp objects out in the wild, kids. Last person I knew that left a sharp object out in the wild lost their toes. Well, their toes got cut off by a human being because they were killed, but I'm just joking about that fact. Alright. You're going to want to put your screws and anything else you have laying around out here away, especially including this. You don't want to get anything in there yet. Well, you don't want to get anything in there at all, but we're going to put our shell back on later so we can weather the trucks. Because locomotives just don't look right without weathered trucks. We're going to put our chassis back over here where you guys can't see on a foam cradle. And we're going to put number 300 behind, well, next to the camera behind you guys for reference. Since the diesels in my fleet are represented by their numbers, and I don't really have any different classification for them except for what they look like, I'm thinking that this one will get patched and it will become number 302. Either 302 or 303. What do you guys think that are currently watching? 301, 302, or 303? I don't see any comments, so we're just going to go with 302. Because something about 302 just feels like it would fit this paint scheme. So, we're going to break out the extremely small roll of masking tape I have here. We're going to patch out these number boards right out here. Yeah, fuck, there we go. I'm going to patch those out. We're just going to grab some probably black or gray acrylic paint, and that is acrylic, right? Yeah, it looks like acrylic. We're going to grab some of that in our trusty little paint tray, and we'll patch this unit. Well, that gives me a dilemma. I have got to patch out. Well, it looks like we're taking out the number boards too, kids. I didn't plan accordingly to this, and I don't care at this point, so we're going to have to be super careful removing these plates, these number boards, one on each end. Alright, we've gotten one. I'm going to put that over there. I'm going to let that soak in some alcohol, and we'll just put them in after the live stream's over. So you guys won't see the completed thing, but you'll see some pretty darn close stuff. Just pop them out with the back of a screwdriver that doesn't have any metal backing on it. You want to be as gentle as possible. Then, after you get it out a certain way, if it don't want to come out no more, just grab a flathead screwdriver and wiggle it ever so slightly. Just edging it out of the cab. And if that don't work, just break out your tweezers again. Well, we weren't too gentle, but we got her out anyway. And they're still usable. Good. We're gonna put those back in the fuel tank as well. Scratched up the inside even more, but who gives a damn in a toot and a holler? Alrighty. So at this point, we've gotten all the glass out of this thing. Except for one piece, and it's the back tail lights, which I am currently not too worried about. Although, it's a glass piece, and I should get it out of there anyway. So, we're going to bring out the back of the screwdriver again, because that's going to be our best friend right now. And if that don't do it, you already know the steps. Get out your tweezers. Needed just edge it out the back carefully. And now we've got all of that plastic and all that glass crap out of the shell of our locomotive. And now we start painting up where you want to put the patches on. Just kind of eyeball how long you want your patches to be and all that fun, happy horse crap. Put it on the side of your models. I'm just going off of the already existing lines that are already on this. Now with number 300, this one was already somewhat weathered from me experimenting beforehand, so the 300 is pretty damn clean. Kind of like the look of it being half dirty and having clean numbers and lettering, but I may fix that in the future. But for now, I ain't giving a damn. And it's gonna stay the way it is. Alright, let's continue getting our tape all set up in here. Now, because there's a ridge right here, I'm going to grab a screwdriver. I'm going to grab a flathead screwdriver. I'm going to just gently, really gently, just push it on. If you have long enough fingernails, use them. Alright. That's what it looked like so far. Just two little pieces of tape. I guess I'll leave it like that so you guys can see what we're doing. And we just grab our tiny pieces. Just put that on the sides. like I said, just follow the lines if it's already got patches. And if it don't got lines like 300 had, because 300 did not have patches when I bought it. I just followed I eyeballed a square and went from there. Final piece of tape for this side. Alright. Gonna get out our little basin of wonderfulness and paint and all that fun crap. Chip off the old crap. Because we don't fucking need it. Move the work area. Because you don't pay attention. Take the other paint off. Throw it. Because you ain't gonna need it. And find paint that you want to use. I only have yellow lettering at this point, so I'm going with a black color of acrylic. And you're just gonna want to get a super small fine brush such as this. Get a tiny bit of water. Alright. I'm gonna just set the water up there. Just dip the tip of the brush in. Not a whole lot. You just want to get it damp. Tap it in a little bit of the black paint. You will be surprised how far this little bit goes. And then you just paint. You're just gonna get enough paint on there to make it look like a patch. Hello everybody that has apparently chatted within the past couple minutes and me not realizing it. How are you all doing? Yeah, hold on. Let me send you the link, Tech. Did not realize you were watching. Alright. I'm gonna open up the Instagram on my computer. Actually, I cannot. It is a bit of an issue. Am I able to put it in the comments? No, I can't. Oh well. Yep, sorry, Tech. Since this one's on my phone, I don't know if... hold on, we'll try something. Alrighty, we're back. Anyway, I believe I've sent the link. You're just gonna want to put a little bit more paint on there just to hide any possible imperfections and to smooth it out overall. Just give it a little bit of tap in the water. Not a whole lot, just enough to hide your brush lines. Because that is what the water does, it hides your brush lines. Not all the way, but it can help. You just want to hide the grain of it as well as you can. And then once you're done, peel the tape off. Now I see that I've messed this up a little bit, so I am going to be extremely careful what I'm going to do next. And I'm going to attempt to freehand this. And I am going to now say, fuck that shit, and use tape. Because I don't feel like screwing this up. Because it's a pretty damn nice factory paint job that I would like to keep. Ah, crap. Guessed.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Oh wait, do you want to keep yourself main screen?
to figure out how to do that, yes.
I think there's like solo layout or something. There you
Yeah.
go.
Alright, there we go. Back to not screwing up expensive models.
So what exactly is custom on this model in particular?
This is the beginning of my, uh, well, it's not the beginning, it's the second locomotive of my fictional railroad.
That you wish to make a reality someday?
Yeah, at some point.
Is this supposed to be DC or DCC?
Uh, I'd like to get all of them DCC'd, but I ain't holding my tongue.
I don't blame you because DCC decoder chips are expensive as hell.
Oh, I have some decoders, I just don't know how to install them.
Really? Doesn't someone at your club know and could teach you?
Yeah, but they don't feel like it.
Oh. Well, that must be fun.
I'll just learn at some point.
Well, maybe I could teach you in the future. I don't know how to do them yet, but there's guys at my club that are trying to teach me everything they know.
That's always nice.
Mm-hmm.
This is a little bit better, but still not perfect. Make sure you clean your brushes too, kids.
Yep.
Alright, from a distance, she doesn't look too bad.
Just if you look at all the minute details up close, you might have some criticisms.
Yeah, but when you're trying to align a patch on top of a patch, especially when the top layer is black and the bottom layer is white, it ain't ever gonna look good.
Hmm.
This is what the first patch looks like. Here's the original. Here's the patch.
So you painted black over it and gave it some numbering?
Well, not yet.
You gonna get some custom decals for that, or do you think you'll do it yourself?
Well, this is what the first unit looks like. Reading and Lehigh number 300.
Hmm.
An XB&O locomotive. Set up to run long hood forward.
I see.
Weathered from top to bottom. Decaled all around. This locomotive is going to be numbered number 303. Or 302.
Doesn't really matter.
No. I'm going to have to pick up more decals anyway, because I'm about out of R&Ls. And I'm going to need more 300s, because I'm completely out of zeros. In the size that I need. So I guess I could make this 402, but again, add the zeros.
Okay, I don't mean to be rude and ask this, but is the southern accent kind of intentional right now?
No, that's just how my voice sounds right now.
Do you have a cold, or has it just evolved into that recently?
No, it's just, it changes every once in a while, and I can't control it all the way. Whenever it gets cold out, my voice just gets darker.
I see.
If I could keep it this way, believe me, I would.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's a very interesting tone that you have.
I guess I could go up in size a little bit, but at the same time, I don't want to. Damn it. Could always patch out to Western Maryland. I'm liking the sound of that idea. But at the same time, I'm not. Oh well, we'll figure it out as we go along. I gotta get worried about the decals right now. I gotta wait for the paint to dry anyway.
You just working on this model tonight?
Yeah. I've already finished the 300, so I'll have to go to the hobby shop and get more road numbers apparently.
Hmm.
We'll still do that stream tomorrow night as well on Alco's channel.
Yeah. Hopefully, Alco will be ready for it too. What time? Oh wait, Alco's only an hour ahead of me.
You know, Saturday night, I ain't got no damn plans except for after I get home from work, which is around 9 p.m. on my time. So, whenever you guys need to do it, just let me know.
I have church from 5 to 6. That would mean I get out. You get home at 9, or you get out of work at 9?
Why do you have church on a Saturday?
Because it's more convenient on a Saturday than a Sunday.
Alrighty then.
So my family does it on a Saturday, and it actually kind of fits pretty well into my schedule.
9 p.m. for me is about 6 p.m. for you.
Yep. So when you get out of work, I assume you get out of work at 9?
Yeah.
Okay. Then by the time you get home, we could all do a stream. And that would mean it'd be 8 p.m. For Alco, so 8:30 would probably be a good time. So around 24 hours from now.
Yeah, it works. I mean, the only plans I have is for Monday, possibly, and having my girlfriend come over to spend the day with me.
Oh, that's good to hear. How long have you two been together?
I cannot remember. I've hit myself on the head too many times working, so I now have memory issues.
Wait,
So,
where do you work? Do you work at the Reading in Northern, or do you work at a hobby shop?
I work at a food truck company. I work as a
Mm.
photographer, which is the main head injury issue because I fall down a lot in nature. Um, I do the photography, I do the painting, I do the food truck as my legitimate job, and tomorrow I'm volunteering for 12 hours. So yeah, it's fun.
That must be fun.
So
When is? Oh, go on.
you go on.
When? I think you said you were at a club. When do you attend your club usually?
Thursday nights.
That's it?
Yep.
No weekends, just Thursday.
Nope. We just finished open house. That was on the weekends, but our only time we're at there on the weekends is for open houses.
Do you just have like a big event where you pay for admission and sell stuff that was donated?
We don't even really sell stuff. All of our donations get split amongst the boys sometimes.
Hmm. We have an open house at my club in April. Yeah, April.
I'm trying to get my club to do an open house in spring or sometime, but they're not too open about it right now.
Have you considered joining another club? I have a friend, I'm in school, he's not. He is going to 2 clubs right now. One in
I'm
San
probably
and
gonna
one in Clara.
I'm probably gonna wind up joining the Lehigh Valley Model Railroaders simply because I model the Pennsylvania more than anything else, except for the short line railroad, which I'm currently making, which is Reading and Lehigh, so it's still Pennsylvania.
Yeah, so Alco and I were, after last Saturday when you were asleep, we were talking a bit about eventually maybe starting our own railroad. The group of us. Maybe
Yeah.
that isn't too far of a distance idea. We could do that. He was thinking maybe New Mexico or something.
Well, I'm technically a part of a historical society that already owns diesels and a railroad. We just don't own anything on paper. One of the gentlemen.
Wouldn't operations be cheaper in like the southern half of the United States, not the South? I'm talking more like New Mexico, Arizona, not
Yeah,
California.
it would,
Be-
but
be-
I personally do not do well in the heat. That's my only downside.
Okay, maybe I should just figure out how to deal with the snow because I'm the only one who hasn't had to deal with that. You live in Pennsylvania. You get snow. Alco lives in Colorado. Snow. Battle lives in somewhere along the East Coast, and he has snow.
North Carolina.
California, I've seen snow twice in California, but it was in the hills, and it wasn't very deep.
Yeah,
So I guess I should just learn to get used to snow.
it's not as bad as everybody makes it out to be as long as you know how to shovel snow.
Oh
And as long
boy.
as you know how to drive in snow.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing to learn. Learning how to drive in snow.
It's not as hard as everybody makes it out to be. You just have to be careful, which This generation ain't too grand at being careful.
Oh my goodness, you're telling me. My college, I'll just keep this quick. The college I'm going to right now. When I was waiting for my mother to pick me up from track and field practice today, because I don't have my full license yet. I have my permit. I'm getting my license hopefully before the end of this year, before summer. I could not tell you how many students were just driving too fast in the parking lot around curves and just in the parking building itself that I'm just questioning how do they have their license?
Yeah, I get that. It's understandable.
Yep. Oh well, if the short line does come through, if there is an accident on the crossing, it's probably not going to be our fault.
Well, the only I don't know. It's kind of hard for the train to be at fault if it's involved with a crossing.
Yeah, because
Unless the crossing gates don't work.
if the crossing gates don't work, it's still the driver's fault because you're honking your horn. And if the driver is playing music so loud that they can't hear your horn,
Yeah,
that's
you
on
got
them.
a point. That is a good point, but at the same time, nobody really uses stereos in cars anymore. It's all headphones.
Yeah, that's illegal.
Yeah.
But then again, people don't exactly always listen to the rules.
No. Alright. Time to patch the other side.
So how's your eBay business going so far? Have you sold all the items you just listed?
I haven't listed any of them yet.
Oh, I meant the Union Pacific SD40 that not Pennsylvania. I think it was Norfolk and Western hopper and those coaches.
No, I sold the BNSF diesel. I got $30 for that. The Reading hopper did not sell. The coaches have not sold. SD40-2 has not sold. And whatever F unit was in there has not sold. Primarily because I have not listed them on eBay yet. And Atlanta 290's here.
Atlanta West Point 290.
Yep. It's
Hello,
his.
Brian. Sorry, I know the guy.
Oh, I know Brian too. Motherfucker shit posts so many goddamn memes to me, it's not funny.
You're in a chat or something with him?
Oh no, he just randomly sends me bullshit memes and I love it.
He does the same thing to me. You should see what he's done on Katie's Discord server.
I don't want to know what that woman's Discord server looks like.
Actually, it's not that toxic.
Oh, I'm kind of surprised.
I mean, then again, she's pretty. How do I say this? She's not immature. She's actually pretty mature.
Well, I'd hope she's mature for 30.
Yeah, she's definitely matured. I'll say that.
Although 30 and living with your parents is a little bit awkward still, but I can't speak much on that.
Yeah, because you're still living with your parents.
I'm also 16 and run a company.
Isn't that company your model business though?
No, that's the photography.
Oh.
Oh well. If it ain't straight, nothing is anymore these days.
I get where that meme is coming from.
Hell, my own girlfriend wants to bring another woman into the relationship.
Wait, what?
You heard it. My girlfriend wants to bring another woman into my relationship.
So, an open relationship?
No, a three-way relationship. Which, I'll be honest, I don't want one.
I don't really know how to say. Okay, if it's not an open relationship, I wouldn't just shut it down immediately. Maybe there's some sort of legitimate reasons, but I've never been in that situation, so I can't exactly say for sure.
She just wants to date a woman at the same time, pretty much.
She's bisexual?
Yeah.
Can I just give you my 10 cents? You don't have to listen to it.
Yes, 10 cents.
If she wants to date you and another girl, I wouldn't say that would be a good idea. It should just be you or just her.
I know. I
But
knew that.
yeah.
But at the same
whatever
time,
you choose, I'll respect. It's none of my business, so I'm not going further.
I mean, in all reality, it's not my choice either.
Yeah, if she wants to do that, you can just say, okay, I don't want that. I'm leaving.
Yeah, but you know me, I'm not somebody who's gonna throw something that I probably spent over a fucking year on it right out the window.
That's true. That's true. However, if it's not your fault and it's her intentionally doing it, it's I don't know. Just do whatever you want. Maybe it's better we move on to a different topic.
Yeah.
Where's
So
my
have you,
brick stuff?
have you
Go on.
talked to your historical, your model train club if they would be willing to do the podcast or not?
I haven't. For a good reason. I swear, I'm gonna say something negative about one of the members. Is it alright if I say it? It's not racist or anything.
I don't care.
Alright, so there's this kid here named Noah. Now, he has been at the club for about a decade, I think.
He's still
He's 16.
Eh.
That's not the worst part. He's kind of like those kids that like to wear all that weird merch, like they're in the hood and dress like crap.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Is it a worse dressed version of Train Boy?
worse dressed than Train Boy is a proper way of putting it.
All right.
But that's just dressing. Let's not talk. Let's talk about my bigger problem with him, how he acts.
Ooh.
So this kid, go on.
Does he dress worse than he looks? I mean, does he act worse than he looks?
Yeah, actually, because at least people when they're in the hood, when they're in a special place, they have respect for others. He doesn't exactly have much respect or impulse control. When he was under 10, see the museum we work at or volunteer at, or I'm just a member of, excuse me, gets donated models and we'll fix them up and sell them so that way we can keep on funding the restoration of the 1864 train depot, 1918 passenger coach outside, and the 1927 signal box and the layout. Anyway, so there was some sealed N scale stuff in like the late 2000s, I think, or maybe early 2010s that he wasn't supposed to touch. He, as a kid, broke in there, played with it, and broke it. And this was stuff that was supposed to be sold for the museum to help fund everything.
Got it.
Anyway, since then, Noah has been constantly using other people's stuff, and he's broken, seriously damaged 12 other people's locomotives.
Gee, I have one of these Noah kids at my club myself, only he doesn't dress like he's in the hood.
Is he a jackass?
No, he's 12.
Oh.
And
Does he have some impulse control?
He has no impulse control whatsoever. And his father, well, I can't talk about that because I don't know if they're going to see this.
I'm just going to go back to what I was talking about. I hope he doesn't see this because that'll be bad. Anyway, so Noah apparently he has broken a lot of models, and a lot of people don't even want to deal with fixing them. So there was this beautiful Southern Pacific mountain in a daylight paint scheme that a member of the club had, but when he died, because he was born in the 40s, and he was this guy that took a lot of photos of the depot in the late 40s and early 50s when he saw steam. He saw a bunch of cab forwards, and we have a few of his photos in the depot. Well, when he died, he donated his collection to the depot, and a lot of people bought his stuff. And one of the members bought that daylight, and it has DCC in it. So this is a really expensive model. Noah mishandled the locomotive and broke it when he was borrowing it from his friend. And then it sat on his friend's shelf until Christmas, and his friend gave it to Noah as a Christmas gift about Christmas when I joined the depot. Noah then said, "Oh, great, thanks, man. I'm going to fix this up and sell it for $200. So he couldn't have fixed it when he broke it. He broke it from his friends, but he can fix it when he gets it to sell it. Anyway, my other friend who introduced me to the depot and has been taking me under his wing said he wanted it and was going to pay the $200, but doesn't have it. Anyway, he couldn't have that, so Noah's lowering it to $150, and now Noah's lowered it to $120. And Noah's getting desperate to sell it. Now, my friend who wants to buy it, he, after hearing about the lowness and how Noah's getting desperate, he's thinking there's something up with Noah. And he's saying, I'm not buying that because I realize now if it has Noah on it and he's broken so much shit at the depot, it's not worth my time to fix it. There's something even more wrong with it. So currently his daylight sits in the rail yard just gathering dust. And I would, if he sells it for $50, I will pick it up off him because he's in crippling debt right now and he needs money, so he might get desperate and may be willing to sell it to me for that. But
how much does he want for it right now?
$150, and it's probably broken because it hasn't run since the day he got it.
You have my Instagram or email, right?
Yeah.
Send him my email. I'll take it.
You sure?
Is it a brass or is it an Athearn mountain?
It's an Athearn.
So it's the old Athearn Genesis 482 mountain, a daylight paint scheme.
Yep.
Even if it's broken, it's already worth $150. Besides, with my usage, I already have experience fixing those Athearn steam locomotives, so fuck it. And if not, still, I can replace the motor inside of it.
Alright. You will... I'm hoping not that many of the club members are going to get too pissed off with it being sold.
Well, if they want, I will just have it sold, wink wink, to you.
Oh. Yeah, well, wait till summer when I have a job so I can give you the money.
You can pay me back whenever. As long as you pay the shipping fees on it to Pennsylvania, I don't care.
Alright. I can get like a shipping label. I'm just hoping UPS handles it pretty well and the delivery gets to you. 2 years ago, ordered Big Ben Bricks wheels, and they still haven't arrived. I don't think they're ever coming.
Yeah, nah, mate. Alright, so we've apparently decided we're going to screw this side up even more.
Oh, wait, I got an idea to repay you.
What?
In April, we have the open house, and we're selling a lot of used stuff. I'll send you a video of everything that's there, and if there's something that catches your eye, I can get it to you and mail it to you.
That works. I just won't spend anything over $100.
I don't blame you. The good thing here is everything's kind of like discounted because the depot, this was all donated, and the depot just wants to get rid of it mostly.
The only downside to acrylic paints,
And what is that?
they get lumpy fast.
So does it mean you got to use less of it and be slower?
No. No matter how much you use, it's still gonna look like the paint that you put on your palette, it just hardens quickly. So you have to be quick when you use it. And even so, it can still come out looking like crap.
You got to be careful and fast. And you make a mistake, it's going to really screw you up.
Pretty much.
Well, that sounds fun.
Welcome to modeling.
Yay. What a wonderful world we live in.
I guess patch units were never supposed to be perfect.
Hmm?
Patch units were never supposed to be perfect.
Yes. Probably so.
So I guess my crappy paint work, well, pays off for a crappy short line railroad anyway.
Well, it's not going to exist for a long time, so you got time to perfect it.
Yeah, I'm also just doing this crap freehand.
This is in your off time when you're tired and can't really do as well as you normally can.
Well, if I put the time into it, I could probably do a whole lot better, but
Not today.
290 is going to Disney World for a fucking while. He's just
Who?
going for a weekend. 290 is going to Disney World for a weekend, apparently.
Who's 290?
Brian.
Ryan, you realize you were there just a... Oh, wait. Never mind. He's going there for the best attraction.
Is he going there just to rail fan the choo-choos?
Obviously. That's the
Motherfucker.
only real reason anybody goes there anymore. Why do you think they're so desperate to bring that ride back?
Well, unless you're brainwashed.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, hold on. I can't lie to that. I have also got to go to Disney at some point soon with my girlfriend because
I've sort of been there, but I don't remember it, so I can't exactly say I have.
my girlfriend has a cheerleading competition down at Disney for a weekend or some crap because she finally got a sponsorship from somebody. And I've got to go down there with her because I apparently am required to by law.
Yeah,
What law that is, I don't know, but apparently I have to follow it now. There we go. Alright. This bad boy has got his patches on, as you can see. Patchy boy. Now we're just gonna have to patch the front and rear ends of Western Maryland.
Are you going with your mom, Brian, or is your mom staying home?
He wants to see 1309.
I want to see 1744 when she comes back.
Which one's that?
The consolidation in California. It's being rebuilt in Sacramento, in the original Southern Pacific shops.
Consolidation.
Oh, no, Mogul.
Mogul.
Yeah, it's a Mogul.
There were SP Moguls that survived?
Yep. They were going to get a Pacific, but all the Pacifics are, sold to private owners, and none of them want to give them up.
There's 2472 that just got restored like a year ago.
That locomotive actually did work on the Niles Canyon Railway, the last spoiler ticket she had, but they didn't exactly like Niles or something and wanted to move on again, I think. And then prior to that, they were in Silicon Valley operating on Caltrain in the early 2000s and late 90s, but Caltrain...
Yeah, I know. There's a video of 2472 street running.
Yeah, I really wish Caltrain and that railroad group could get along, because they would probably restore and use the Bayshore Roundhouse, and that would be really nice to see in operation again.
Yeah.
It's historical. I've been there.
We've got our patches done tonight.
Pardon?
We have our patches done tonight, and it's already been an hour and 10.
Wow. Alright.
I don't have number board decals, so we're just gonna weather this without the numbers, and I'll just get the numbers tomorrow. Weathering time!
Did someone join?
No, nobody's joined.
You sounded all kiddish for a second.
What?
You sounded all kiddish for a second, like you were joyful or something.
Yeah, I know. I made a higher pitched voice.
I see. That's what it was. I'm gonna pour Lego on the ground in a very loud way.
That's the way to do it.
Yep. If you're not making noise, you're not playing with the toy right.
Yeah.
Found one of the pieces I need already.
Alright, I'm going to move all of the decaling stuff away so that I don't get fucking shit all over it. And since I no longer need water, we're gonna close the water. So, brush. Powder. And we're just gonna start with the top here. Although it's already black already, so still you want to just make it look like absolute shit. And 290 is telling you to step on your Legos and scream like a little bitch.
Brian, would you like to come over to California and demonstrate?
You fucking pansy.
Oh, I finally see why someone got rid of this. Oh, so it seriously does work. Oh, of course it doesn't work, because that's the wrong piece. That's the right piece. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
I'm sorry, you're reminding me of a post Brian sent me. I don't know.
I don't want to know.
Okay, I'm not even gonna say that. You don't want to know? I'm not gonna say.
Is it YouTube friendly at this point?
I can say it in a way people will just say be confused if you're a child, but if you're an adult, you'll understand.
Brian is now saying, Long Island, come to Long Island and kiss my ass instead.
You know, actually, going to Long Island doesn't sound like that bad of an idea. I could get away with some stuff there.
I love how you can tell that the YouTube does not like Brian, because the come to Long Island and kiss my ass is redacted. It's not showing up on the live feed.
I see it.
I don't.
How did you see it then?
I don't see it on YouTube. I just see it on StreamYard.
Oh, I see it on stream. I don't see it on YouTube. Thanks, Susan. You know, us Polish people really question sometimes. Was the Allied powers winning World War II such a great idea for us Polish people?
How dark?
I don't care.
God damn.
Polish. She's a disgrace to my race. That actually rhymes. Okay, I'm gonna stop saying dark things now. There we go.
Now we get our black powder. You open up the black powder. You get the black powder everywhere. Black powder.
Why? No, actually, I'm not even gonna say that. There we go.
You can probably tell the difference in the plastic of where it's weathered and where it's not weathered.
Oh, wait, let me undo the comment section because I'm working on a.
So you're making the engine a black guy. Yes, I am. Although I didn't know black guys were red, black, and white.
It's Brian. You're not supposed to understand what he says. Oh boy, that just makes me question reality. But I'm not supposed to. Okay, time to test this truck out by ramming it into Susan's house. Did better than I expected. It didn't just break her house, it blew up the whole country. Or sorry, the state.
Okay, which Susan are you talking about? Because now I'm genuinely curious.
Susan Wabajack.
Okay.
I could choose to pronounce her last name correctly because we're both Polish, but I don't care. I will intentionally mispronounce your name, Susan.
Because we have a Susan Wild over here in PA.
In Virginia?
PA.
Oh, sorry, I misheard you. I thought you said VA, not PA.
Since when would I have lived in Virginia?
I think you traveled there like a year back with your friends.
I went there over the summer. I went to West Virginia.
Wow, how fun was that?
It was shit.
Do you miss PA? Oh man, I wish I was at Strasbourg right now.
No, I had to do work. My vacation turned into work.
You were down there to work.
Yes.
On what?
A church.
Oh, was this for your girlfriend?
No. Our plans got canceled when we went down there because we realized we were staying at a church and they needed help. So I said, fuck it, being the guy that I was, and decided, I'll help you guys as long as I can stay here for free. Because if I could get free living accommodations with showers and everything for a week, I was happy.
And didn't one of your friends drive you guys down there?
Yeah. There was three of us.
How fun was that, driving across the country?
I don't know, I was asleep.
Oh, it was mostly at night then, I assume.
No, I sleep whenever I'm not the driver.
That's a little disturbing, but okay. Hey, Brian, are you still here?
He's probably still here. That motherfucker's just hiding in disguise again.
Yeah, he's a stalker. Would make sense.
Creepy ass white boy.
I was gonna say, wait, how do you know? Oh, his face. Oh, wait, shit. He's actually posted it multiple times.
He has. I didn't even know he was white. I just assumed he was white. Yes, you heard that, internet. I assumed a man's color. Go have a field day. Motherfucker, we know I'm white. I'm the motherfucker on camera. Cracker.
Oh, there he got this. Yeah.
Now we say bye-bye to the pretty white paint. Look at it. It's dirty.
Dirty like my internet history. How convenient. Like the GIF you sent me a few days ago.
I don't want to know.
I'm not saying what it is. I'm just saying dirty. That's all.
Here you go, internet. This is what it looks like currently. Oh shit.
Eat up that eye. Wait, it's out of frame.
I'll go.
The man of the hour.
Yes, there we go. Hello.
So
How's
sorry.
the man of the hour finally?
No, I was in here for like 5 minutes, and I was like, I should tell him in chat, and then I saw that you added me. I was like, oh, okay, that works.
You should have just commented in chat. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I commented twice in private chat, and I was like, no, and I was on my way to do it on the live stream, but that didn't work.
It's all
Yeah,
good.
at least you're now finally in.
Yes, sir, I am. Very nice, Western Maryland. That Bachman?
Yeah, it's a cheap 40.
Well, it looks nice.
Jeep.
Meep, Jeep. Anyways.
It is now number 2. Well, going to be local.
Oh, is it a is it a patched engine?
Yes, it is the second locomotive of my fictional railroad.
Nice. Almost threw a tender into some water. That would have been not so fun.
You almost threw a tender into some water.
Yes, sir. You heard that correctly.
How the fuck?
Well, you see, when you don't pay attention, then some things transpire.
So, what you're saying is when you fuck around, you find out.
The more you fuck around, the more you find out. The police taught me that.
Oh, Brian says, hello, I'm Brian. I guess he's introducing himself to everybody.
Hello, Brian. I'm not revealing my real name.
I can dox you all right now.
I can dox you, too.
Or have I told you my real name at all?
Yes, Tech has told me. He slipped up a few times, I think, or is that not your real name?
I don't know.
Can we just all start the argument and just try and have a
It's
good
not
time?
Tech. It's not an argument.
Oh, sorry.
The guns have been drawn. Just walk your paces, boys.
This is
We're treading on some dangerous grounds. I've treaded on this dangerous ground before.
I don't know why, but that just reminds me of a Thomas line. That sounds like something Thomas would have talked back to the narrator about.
That's from Chernobyl.
Yes, from Chernobyl.
Yeah, the HBO series. Great series, by the way. You should watch it.
You damn Russians.
You dumb Russian. The Testament in Vienna was a lie. I lied.
I don't know why, but there's just something about weathering models that is just so therapeutic to see something clean get turned into something dirty and disgusting.
It's kind of nice, dude.
Like, I like my clean things, don't get me wrong, but I like my dirty things even more.
That's lewd. Let's do it.
Yes. Trying to say, make it dirtier.
You've been a dirty girl. You're not getting a fucking wash.
Now, bud, you're treading on some thin ice here. I've said those words before.
I've treaded on some thin ice before. This is nothing.
Let's fuck around and find out, bud.
You don't have the balls.
You don't have the balls to.
You know why?
That.
Because when you're in the Navy, you're never gonna have any balls.
No, your balls are just gonna be ankles deep in somebody else's ass.
No. See, I'm thinking for you, it's the other way around.
Well, I'm gonna have somebody's balls deep in my ass?
Yes, sir.
Oh, fuck that.
Bro, what the fuck has this conversation turned into?
Threats about the Navy. What do you think?
Okay, yeah, this is a very normal California.
Like whenever 3 men
California.
are left alone.
This is a very, very normal live stream coming straight out of Pennsylvania.
I was gonna say, you live near the California area. This should be normal for you.
Yeah.
Sadly, this is way too normal.
I'm questioning my sexuality. Oh no!
I live in Silicon Valley, the most technologically advanced section of the world, and they can't spell my goddamn name right.
Oh yeah, because you have like a damn advanced name.
Yeah. So my first name is Andonis.
Andrus or Andorus or fucking
Andonis.
Andonis. Okay, and then you derive Edward from that because it sounds vaguely similar.
No, Edward is my middle name.
Oh, okay. Never knew that.
So I just sometimes get myself called Edward because I like it and it's my middle name, so why not?
Well, time to dox you.
Try me. everybody here already knows my location, so why not?
You don't know where I live.
As
I know
Brian
you live
said,
somewhere in Colorado,
Yeah,
so
that's it. No one knows where I live though. Only Noah does.
I am going to use Google Earth to find your motherfucking house, bitch.
Which one?
Fuck.
Oh, my fault. My parents are divorced.
yeah. So but I remember you live near the BNSF main line, so that should be pretty easy.
That's only one of the houses.
Yeah, but that's one of your locations.
Plus, it's
guys
a
rep-
complex, so you don't know which house I live.
I could find out by the camera view.
Actually, about
Camera view? No, I stand on the floor.
I was actually about to say your
I-
full.
Yep,
But-
I stand outside, dude. You can't find shit.
Oh yeah, if you sit in the snow and cover yourself in snow, you can't see anything. So it's gonna be hard to find you.
Mm-hmm. Then again, there's only one person who has my address, and that's Noah.
It's because you really trust him, and that's saying something.
Yeah, no, he is one of the few people in the world that I will truly trust with my life. And I realize you're not supposed to open up to someone entirely, but I can fucking trust that man with my life.
You love him.
What the fuck? What the? Tell me your thought process with that. Jesus Christ.
My excuse is I'm from California.
There
What
is no
source
thought
ain't you?
process when we live in Pennsylvania.
Dude, see, here's
You guys
yes,
have
I'm bisexual. Don't get me
process,
wrong,
bud.
but not Noah. Jesus Christ.
Oh, you date Ryan?
Ryan's a different story. Noah isn't.
Oh, okay, buddy boy.
Well, let me just say this, Tristan.
Yeah,
Fuck, I shouldn't have said your name. My
I
bad.
don't care. It's fine.
Okay, at least I didn't say your last name.
Dude,
because
little to nobody knows my middle and last name.
I don't know your middle, but I know your last because I remember you a little while ago. I might have been a little harsh on it. You made a post of your actual photo.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You said, "Look at this idiot." And I was just going,
Oh fuck, I know exactly what post you're talking about.
"Yeah, you know exactly which one because you had to delete it."
No, I willingly deleted it. I was like, that's not a good idea.
Yeah, I think that was a smart idea to delete it.
Yeah, same. So anyways, what's up?
Wait, someone in the back room or comment? Oh wait, giggity to that. Oh wait, I guess Brian is Quagmire in real life.
All right, giggity, giggity, giggity. Let's have sex. Whoa! All right. Ow! I can't do it.
Why was that actually pretty accurate?
Hey, Peter, how
Quagmire's
you doing?
character to portray.
I can't. I fucking can't.
Hey, at least you did something pretty accurate.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Come on, Lois, let's have sex.
Hello. Snowy Brian Lois. Chris Mega Stewie. Brian Snowy Lois. Quagmire.
Let me just snort some paint here real quick.
Oh no, I'm painting.
Oh,
Damn,
290.
that smells delicious.
290 has spoken again.
What? Who's 290? What?
That's Brian for it. That's
Okay.
Brian.
What's he said?
Brian. Edwin. Who's Edwin?
Anime.
Edwin. Remember that Photoshop you did with? Oh my God! Please don't remind me. I am not.
What Photoshop? What Photoshop?
Remember in the
Come
beginning?
on, Edward. You must show us now.
Yes, I'm nervous. I'm nervous now, but I'm kind of excited.
Do you want me to just say what it is? Because I don't have the photo anymore. I deleted it.
Go for it, dude. I mean, you're already balls deep.
Yeah, I'm already balls deep in this situation. There's no real way of treading this water. So back in the beginning of
In
being on the internet, being on the internet during the pandemic, my brain refused to work properly, so I ended up having a weird anime girl face on an Edward as my profile picture.
I remember I know what you're talking.
Yeah, I'm not exactly very proud of that.
Hey man, if I can get a modern profile picture, I'll put a Comey face on it.
What is that?
You don't know what Comey is?
No, I
He
do
doesn't
not.
watch anime.
What do you
Comey, okay, literally the only anime I watch is Comey Can't Communicate. It's not half bad.
Okay, well then I guess I won't be the only one at this point. Only one doing something with anime.
Again, I don't watch anime though. That's the thing. I just watch.
Watching anime since I was 6.
That's disturbing.
I watch anime
okay,
for the
to be
porn. I'm just
fair,
kidding.
It was the Galaxy Railways. I saw flying trains and was happy.
Okay, okay. Everyone's fucking seen Galaxy Railways.
I'll have to say this. You said you made a weird joke about porn, alcohol.
Does Samuel Jackson like anime? Yes, I do. Hentai too.
The sad thing, I don't know if this is the same thing for you guys, but
No.
So many people only watch anime just for the sexual scenes. Like
Yeah,
they just
this-
watch
No, that's not.
It's
That's not
interesting.
me.
No, I know it's not you guys, because you guys actually, instead of wasting your time on anime, will watch trains at the end of the street.
No, instead of watching anime porn, I watch I'm kidding.
This point in the stream where I realized it turned in from wholesome train painting time to, oh god, we're talking about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about
Well, mate, that's what you signed up for when you decided to become my friend.
Yeah, that's what you signed up for. You signed up to hang out with a really weird California kid. So, what did you expect?
Since when was Alco in California?
I was about to say, I'm not a California kid. I'm from Colorado.
Alco is a normal Colorado kid, mostly normal. I'm not going to say completely normal. And then you have me, a brain dead California kid. What did you expect when you signed up to hang out with us?
A redneck. I think he expected a redneck and a. I don't know. I'm not going to say that in good faith.
Okay,
Please,
you
I am
two,
very
good night. I hope you enjoyed this.
No.
Stream that went from wholesome to cursed.
You can't, Joe. This is going to end the world if you end this stream.
No, please don't.
I love you all. Good night.
No.
Yeah, goodbye.
No.
I'm sorry.